I am in love with this book. Okay, you can see from the bookmark, I haven't technically finished it yet. There's this much to go, but I'm really excited about it, and I wanted to talk about it. I was really scared up until about 5 seconds ago, because this book is so close to finished, and I was like, oh my god, there's so much plot that needs to be resolved. How is this going to happen in this many pages? But great news, guys, there's a sequel. I don't think it's out yet, and I don't know what it's called or anything, but there's a sequel coming out, and so I'm winning at life, and everything is okay, and all the world's problems have been solved. This book is called Skipshock, which the title, I really struggle to say. I keep saying Skipshop, but Skipshock is the title. This is like the Waterstone special edition of it. It has a very, very pretty cover. Look at that, and look at the sprayed edges. Wait, there we go. Look at the sprayed edges. And the top and bottom bits are pink as well. So it's really pretty, for one thing. That's kind of what made me look at it in the first place, because I love the colours on it. And I just read Our Infinite Fates by Laura Steenham, which is right here, and this book was so good, I was kind of looking for one similar to it, and I picked this up, and I read the blurb, and I was like, okay, this could be kind of a similar vibe, and then I look on the front cover, or like, on the back of it, and it says, one of our very best writers, and guess who the review's from? Laura Stephen. So that kind of sealed the deal for me. I was like, okay, I have to read this book now. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to expect, because, I don't know, I mean, as much as the cover's really pretty, it does make it look like it's going to be a bit of a cringe teen romance thing, but it's so good. It's like a really interesting take on the whole idea of kind of in like multiple worlds joined together, and you can travel to different worlds. The twist is that instead of the worlds being like different fantasy worlds or like time travel or whatever, it's each world experiences time at a different speed. So all the days are like, in one world the days are 2 hours long, in another world the days are 6 hours long. Obviously on Earth they're 24 hours long, so you age at different speeds and have different lengths of life. And that's just such an interesting and kind of mind-blowing concept. Like, I feel like I'm not smart enough for some of the things this book says, because it's talking about like how much time passes in one world versus another world and the aging process, and it does kind of blow my mind a bit, but it's really cool because it's like a really original idea, and it's not just like the same kind of overused trope of interworld travel. It's from two characters' point of view, so there's Margot and there's Moon, and they're obviously like the love interest people. They're the guys on the front cover, of course. But the really interesting thing about their perspectives is that Margot's perspective is written in third person past tense, whereas Moon's perspective is written in first person present tense. And I like almost didn't notice the swap at first because it like works so well. It's not confusing or anything. But it's really interesting, and I think it's probably because you know, this isn't major spoilers, you find this out pretty early on. Margot is from Earth, where obviously they have 24-hour days, and Moon is used to travelling around to places that have as short as 2-hour days, and so he experiences life kind of at a lot faster pace than Margot does, and so every moment for him is like, it really counts. Like it says on the cover, for her time is endless, for him every hour counts. So it makes sense for him to be in present tense, right? Because he's like experiencing everything super quickly and super intensely, whereas Margot is from a world where she knows she has like a long life ahead of her, and she has kind of more time on her side, and so it makes sense for it to be past tense because she has like a long stretch of time ahead of her and behind her. So it like alternates between chapters about Margot and chapters about Moon, and this is particularly impressive because mostly, you know, when you're reading a book and it switches between different characters' point of views, but it switches to the characters you're not interested in, and you're like, no, but I wanted to follow these guys' storyline. I don't care about this stupid character. Why am I having to read this whole thing from their perspective now? But with this, not like that at all, because both of the characters, both of the perspectives, really, really good. I love the characters so much. There's there's one part I want to show you, which is the moment that I was like, okay, this book is really, really good. Let me try find it. World's most relatable book character, I think. Why do you say things? Why are you allowed to say things? Just the idea that because that is such an accurate internal monologue, especially for like a teenager. But I saw that and I burst out laughing, and I was like, okay, this book is the good stuff. The romance between Margot and Moon. I'm deceased. They're very, very cute. And it doesn't feel like too forced or anything. And there's not too much like miscommunication and messing around with it, which is quite refreshing, because I'm not getting rage baited by their relationship. They're just like, yep, we're in love. Okay, move on. But yeah, I don't know how much to say without like not giving spoilers, and obviously I haven't finished it yet, and there's a sequel at some point. There's been a really good plot twist, actually, which is something I just did not see coming. Like, it changes the whole focus of the story completely. And there's some really good backstory stuff. Ooh, the morals of it. The morals of the book are really good. I mean, it's like the whole kind of government, big bad government trying to control the people, suppress the rebellion, that thing. But also, Moon is from like a group of people called the Lunati, and they're like heavily discriminated against because they can make their own money, which they can't really. It's kind of a false, it's a misconception. And they like travel between the worlds, so they're kind of based off of, I guess, like travelers, and the discrimination that they face in modern society, like in real life. So that's quite a nice little moral about it. And then yeah, Moon being very discriminated against as a salesman. And there's some stuff about women not being salesmen often either. I always like a book when you can sense a little bit of politicalness in it, and you can take away some kind of deeper meaning, or kind of see that something represents something in our real world, like the Lunati representing like marginalized ethnicities in our Earth. All the characters have like really well fleshed out backstories as well, which is really nice. It kind of adds a bit of depth. Like, even some of the side characters, who they're important to the story, but they're not like the main characters, even though they have like properly good backstories. It's just so good. It's just so good. I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to finish it. I'm scared that my heart's gonna be broken by the end of this, and I'm scared for when the sequel comes out. I don't know when it's coming out. I think did this come out in 2025? Yeah, this came out 2025. So I don't know when the next book will be out. But we can hope, we can pray. I'm gonna finish this book and then update you probably from the end of it. It's going to merge with my soul, and then I will be happy and satisfied.